Hey, this is Jake the DM.
And this is Kelsey, the producer of Roll For It.
We hope you are enjoying Season 2 so far. Thank you so much for listening.
We just want to drop in and let you know that after Episode 5, we're going to be taking a 2-week break in our release schedule.
But don't worry, you don't have to miss us too much because we're putting out all kinds of great bonus content over the next couple weeks for free.
For free! For example, on our YouTube channel, there's a full video adventure with the Season 1 cast and a link to download the adventure module so you can play the adventure at home with your friends.
For free.
For free.
There's also behind-the-scenes videos from all the Season 2 recordings so far in a show we call Pizza Time because we eat pizza while we record it.
We're going to do all kinds of extra games and random fun things on our channel with both the Season 1 and Season 2 cast. Go to rollforitpod.com and click on bonus content.
rollforitpod.com. All right, on with the show. We'll see you in a couple weeks.
Bye!
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Roll For It, a fast-paced Dungeons & Dragons podcast featuring random monsters
and epic adventures.
Each episode we will roll for it, using the dice to randomly select which monster we face out of our list of 100 options. Even our DM won't know what comes next.
Every monster becomes part of a continuous journey that pushes our characters to grow together as they grow stronger.
We'll be leveling up every episode, so our characters will get very powerful very fast as we approach the final boss.
So whether you're brand new to the game or a true D&D veteran, thank you for tuning in to Roll For It, Season 2. Welcome back, everybody.
Hey, good to see you.
I'm drunk? No, I'm kidding.
Everybody's wasted over here.
We should have a wasted episode as a bonus content.
That would be, that's a beautiful idea.
I think that'd be great.
Episode 10, get all drunk and belligerent. That's
Yeah.
fucking bullshit.
It's us at a tavern.
Yes.
Can you guys actually introduce yourselves to the audience real quick?
Hey everybody, I'm Colleen, and I play a turtle named Gram. She is a cleric of the nature goddess Eldaith. She's a lover, not a fighter, but her trusty frying pan will serve a good whooping if she really needs to give it.
What's up, everybody? My name is Andrew, and my character's name is Eric. He's a Githzerai. For 20 years, Eric trained with shadow monks, but now is his time to return to the city and fight for the good of its people.
Hey listeners, I'm Kendall, and my character is a super tough, ambitious, young half-orc named Zula. She's muscular and wields a huge, fancy great axe.
And I'm Jake. I'm the Dungeon Master, so I'm controlling all the non-player characters and randomly determined monsters. Episode 5, folks, we're halfway to the end, and that means we are at level 5 because every new episode is a new level of play. So everybody's a little tougher. Hope you guys,
Wait, did we really roll for the next monster?
We did, huh? Last
we did roll for this monster last week.
It was in a video.
We rolled a 17 for what we're going to encounter this episode. Previously, you three, the last guardians to remain after the hundreds of others mysteriously vanished, have been on the run. You eventually came across another former guardian, Declan, the ranger, who told you that the disappearance has happened before. He gave you a key that you could use to break into the Guild of Guardians and search the office of its founder, the first guardian, for clues on where everybody else went. And now, having snuck into the building, Zula, Arak, and Gram, you've placed the crystal key that Declan gave you into the lock of the golden Dumbledores. Into the lock of the golden double doors to the first guardian's office. The doors open silently, and inside you're greeted only
By Harry Potter.
by more darkness.
It's dark.
It's dark. What do you guys do?
Hello? Anyone home?
People have dark vision. Can we see anything?
With your
Yeah,
dark vision, you see...
I could touch you, and you could have it.
Because you can cast dark vision.
Yeah.
You must
Just
have
to clarify.
consent.
Just to clarify.
Consent granted.
I can cast dark vision.
With your dark vision, you see only in shades of gray, and the shapes that you can make out are of a busy office covered in strange decorations and cobwebs. By busy, I mean it's full of stuff, not like people moving around.
But it's been like abandoned.
It seems like it is covered in cobwebs.
Doesn't look like anyone's been home for a while.
As you enter the room, it becomes illuminated magically by multicolor candlelight. There's candles sort of spread all throughout the room. Yeah. So the purples, greens, blues, and oranges all combine into a well-balanced white light that reveals the rest of the room once you've walked in. The elaborate desk and chair are a gold that shines even through the dusty layers of cobwebs, and shelves adorn either wall with mysterious jewels, decorative trinkets, and on and on.
Seems like it's been abandoned for quite a while.
Shall we press forward?
I don't know. I think I'm going to look around a little bit more.
You see all types of interesting things. Many trinkets on display are gifts from the guild's clients. They've got notes on them like, "Thank you for saving my vineyard. Thank you for rescuing my fiance." Once in a while, the notes are addressed to D. "Thank you, D. We are forever in your debt, D." The letter D.
Are there like dates on them at all?
A couple of them have dates, and all of them have been within the last 50, 60 years, but none more recent than 10, 15 years ago.
Okay.
I wonder who D is.
Yeah, he seems like a great guy.
Maybe he was the last to do good. We have to find him.
The last first guardian. The first last guardian.
The first, the last. of the fourth.
The last last.
Maybe it's Declan.
His name sounds like it starts with a D.
You're right.
Actually, there's a P in front of it.
But that's quite an assumption. It could be other D names as well.
Daisy.
Derek.
Dave. Oh, no.
It's Dave.
When you say Dave, the room suddenly... No. What else do you guys want to look at in this room?
Paperwork.
Yeah, could I check the
Yeah.
desks?
Sure. So you get over the desk, and the surface of it seems completely bare, but you really can't tell because it's obscured by dust and cobwebs.
Could I sweep that dust off? Like,
You sure can. And when you wipe off the surface of the desk, you see something etched into the gold finish.
what is that?
It's a map of some kind, sloppily carved right into the desk as if it's drawn by somebody with a knife.
Can I check the walls for like secret doors or something? Or just something?
Make a perception check there.
Does the map say anything, like any letters, or is it just like a trail with an X? Like, is there any writing?
But it looks like a sprawling structure, like a few different buildings, kind of all in one. And you actually soon recognize this map. You haven't seen it before, but you soon recognize this place as the secret monastery where you were trained.
I got a 5, by the way.
A 5 on your perception check. So you are kind of fumbling around in the walls and brushing off spider webs and everything. You don't find any secret entrances or levers. You do find a trinket that kind of calls out to your kleptomania nature a little bit.
Sick. I'm going to take it.
You don't want to know what it is. It's just
Yeah, I'm gonna put it
in
on.
your pocket.
Yeah.
So
Graham sees you and like purses her lips like a.
No one's going to take it, so might as well.
It cannot be. Who could have done this? Lukula Ora, where I was trained and raised. We must find the origins of this map.
Well, should we go back to your monastery and? No, I don't know.
suddenly the three of you hear a strange dragging sound from outside the room.
Oh, maybe he's back.
You turn towards the door and you see a large wooden crate, 4 foot on a side. It slides out in front of the door, coming to a full stop just outside as if it were a huge package just for you. Large black numbers are stamped on the side of the crate as if to label it 17. The number you rolled for this episode's random monster.
Wow.
We better get out of here.
Who's there? Did you draw? Do you need me to sign anything?
A large fist covered in fur suddenly emerges from the crate, punching through the side of the crate facing you.
Read the books. Get here.
The clawed hand scrapes at the wood, chipping another chunk of it away,
Oh, look at that.
and revealing, through this hole that it has created, the large yellow eyes and huge yellow teeth of the monster within. Dark gray smoke flows unnaturally from the damaged crate, and the creature strikes it again from within. Roll initiative, y'all.
Welcome, angry friend.
20.
Ooh,
20 is high.
13.
15.
Zula, you're going to be up first, but before I go on, I just want to give you a sense of the space you're in. So the office that you're in is on the second floor of this 3-story guild hall, the Guild of Guardians Hall. And you broke a window to get in here in the first place. The 2 upper floors are basically a variety of rooms and offices that are connected by a suspended balcony that circles around the main floor that's like 30 feet below. This tower of balconies is a perfect square, and at the ground floor beneath you is the reception desk where you first signed up for the guild with Ted. And you guys are right now in this 20 foot by 20 foot office. What do you do?
We have to keep it away from this desk. We need this map. I'm going to try to lift up the crate.
Okay.
Not lifted, but
Toss it. Toss it over a balcony. Is it
Sure.
close enough to the balcony?
Return to sender.
So there's a rail, but you can try and like use the rail as leverage and just shove it up and over.
I'm going to do it.
Go ahead and make a strength check for me.
Please. 15.
15.
Okay.
With impressive force, you run up to it and you lift it up, but just before you can get it over the edge, it just like reaches a claw out and slashes at you, but it throws you off balance enough, and the weight shift, it just drops onto the ground. You unfortunately don't get it all the way over the balcony.
I'd say just for safekeeping before potentially we might destroy this whole office right now, I'll take like a blank scribe paper or whatever with some charcoal, go over that map and just like kind of copy it.
And it's going to take your whole turn, but like
Oh, man.
over to Gram.
I come out and see what Zula's up to. Oh, so close, but no bananas or cigars. And I cast command, and I'm gonna tell it to sleep.
See the big yellow eyes in the box and command it to sleep. So I'm going to make
Wisdom
a
14.
Wisdom 14. I didn't get that.
Ooh.
Whatever it is going to attempt to follow your command to the best of its ability.
Good night.
You see like this matted fur just like cover up the hole in the box, and it just seems to be trying to get comfortable in there. Nice and quiet.
Fine.
And then its turn is over. The command spell has worked, and Zula, you're up.
Sick. And it's only doing that for 1 round?
Right.
All right, I'm going to push it off still.
Okay.
Do it.
So make another strength check for me.
Oh, my.
I got a 1. Why do my rolls
Another one.
suck?
Will you roll another d20 for
Yeah.
me, just to make sure it's not really, really, really bad? What? No way. What is
No.
it?
It's a 1.
No.
Oh, wow.
Oh, my God.
How is that possible?
Stop using that dice.
Okay, you're right.
You're in time. That
You're
dice
right.
is in timeout.
What do you-
I can't use
All right.
Double critical fail?
All right, as Zula switches dice, she manages to struggle and pick up this giant box, and you try to like back next to the balcony rail and lift it over, and then you drop it just at the wrong time. You're gonna fall 30 feet to the main floor.
Oh.
Let me roll some damage here for you. You're gonna take 12 bludgeoning damage when you slam into the ground,
Oh, good.
and the crate just bounces back right where it was next to Gram. And Zula, your turn is over.
I'm gonna finish making this map, roll it up, put it in my little sack, and I'm gonna run up to that crate right there and
All right.
and brace myself for
For whatever.
whatever happens.
And then it's Gram's turn, and suddenly it just starts snarling again.
Well, you're grumpy. Zula! Can you walk? Can you get back up here?
Yeah, just give me a second.
Okay. And then I'm gonna cast Spiritual Weapon.
Okay.
You see sparkles above Gram's head, and there's this light purple frying pan that's sparkling. I'm just gonna keep it near me.
Okay. And then it is the creature's turn, and it is going to try and break out of this crate. Doom, 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 doom. Ooh. It's pretty strong. In one powerful motion, it just breaks out of this crate, and then it stands all the way up 7 or 8 feet tall, and it's this humanoid hyena-shaped creature. It's this giant thing that stands on 2 legs and has long muscular arms and is covered in fur that's occasionally matted with dried up blood, and its mouth is dripping with saliva, and it is wielding a flail that is emitting this dark gray smoke, and the flail has 3 skulls on the ends of it, each of them with a slightly different color, creating these smoke effects. This is a Gnoll. Gnolls are the hyena folk, and Flind is this especially tough one. And it's just broken out of this thing, and it looks at Arak, and it looks at Gram, and it says,
I Nar, the Bone Eater. You weak.
Well, you have bad posture.
I Death.
and then it's going to charge at Arak, who's right in front of it. But its turn's over, so Zula, you're up.
I'm gonna go ahead and run. Are there stairs near me?
Yeah, so it's gonna be a bit of a journey to get back to the
Yeah.
stairs and up.
It's not like a gutter she could climb or something like that, or
You could try and climb up like a pillar if you want, because these balconies are suspended over like these metal pillars.
Yeah, I'll just climb it.
Or you climb it.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got plans.
Plans is good. Okay. You just wince through the pain and you get back to your feet and start to climb. So you just make it to the ledge of the balcony and you can like just pull yourself up top if you use your whole action.
Oh, sweet then. I'm just gonna surge to take my extra action,
Okay.
and then I want to like hop over the balcony to swing at it.
You leap over the little balcony basically from right behind it and make a swing. Go ahead.
15.
15 is not going to hit it. There's chainmail.
Oh, that's
Welcome to level 5.
Hello.
He ducks and his flail comes up and you just slam into the flail and he snarls at you and says, "Stupid."
Just a little bit.
Eric, you're up.
Well, since he's right in front of me, I want to use extra attack
Okay.
and hit him with the commas going for his what do you call that right there in the back?
The Achilles?
The
Leg
Achilles, there you go.
things. It's got those like, like
Those
those
backwards.
yeah. funky legs.
Well, whatever it is, I'm sure he has it,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and I'm going for it.
You aim for the ankle this time and he just lifts the one ankle up and swishes past him.
There's another ankle. 22.
22 is going to do it.
And he's limping.
You slash through like the front of its leg.
And he's stunned, right? Stunning strike. Is it a level 5 thing? I'm gonna spend 1 key point.
So I have to make a saving throw to see if I will be stunned. Takes the damage, but he's not stunned.
All right.
So the thing is struck in the leg and it snarls at you. Its eyes just widen, almost like it's excited about finding a challenge for once. And then Graham, you're up.
Come on.
Lights out, silly boy. And I cast blindness and deafness.
Ooh.
Nice.
What's my goal here?
14.
19.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah. It stares over at you and you cast this streak of light from your blindness spell and it looks right at it and it's almost like, this is nothing to me, just like looking through at you.
I say, "What's that behind you?" And then, boom! With that spiritual weapon.
All right, that glowing spectral frying pan comes down and swings.
That's a 19.
Clunk, you hit him like in the back of that hyena hump that he's got and he sort of stumbles forward a little bit.
I kill magic folk and eat them.
All right, he looks at you all and he says,
Who? Biggest weak.
I'm sorry, but your grammar's terrible. What?
Biggest week?
I've had a good weeks and bad weeks.
Who killed first?
You.
You're the biggest weak.
and he leaps over the balcony.
Yeah.
And he looks at you after you say that, Graham, and he says, "You last." And he swings once at Kendall, or not Kendall.
Who?
Swings once at Zula. You've got chainmail armor now that you picked up from a dead body recently.
Yeah.
I've got a 24 to hit you.
Oh, yeah. Totally didn't hit me.
Zula, you're going to be hit by the flail of madness.
Wow.
This skull, as it winds towards you and then hits you hard in like the upper chest, glowing with this yellow light as it strikes you. And you're going to take 12 bludgeoning damage, and I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. So I got a 2.
Next turn, you're going to swing at somebody random, which
I'm
means
gonna
it
get
could
a
be
crit.
me.
Oh, okay.
Could be me. And next, he's going to swing the flail of pain at Eric. Oh, a critical fail.
Ooh.
So, Eric, you just easily duck out of the way as this flail goes wide over you.
Nice try.
Snarls and fury and is going to swing again with the flail of paralysis at Eric.
Why?
Because he doesn't like you. This one, I got a 15 to hit.
Armor class is 17.
Damn. Fast as fuck. Okay. Freaks out that he missed you and he swings again, and this one you just barely duck out of the way. This one has this red light in the skull. Squiffs over your head and he says,
Puny Windman, die!
You'll never catch me.
and it's Zula's turn.
I'm going to swing for its ankles.
So this yellow has like lit up into your eyes and you're going to swing at a random target now, and let's decide who that's going to be, Eric or this Gnoll.
It's a 3.
Hey, all right, so make your attack roll against...
Nar, the Bone Eater.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not quite enough. Damn, this
Don't
guy's tough.
understand.
What is he, like 16?
He actually like jumps into it before you get a good chance to swing it with full force, and you're gonna shove back and get one more strike in. Let's see what you get.
18.
As you strike him like through the belly with your second great axe attack, he snarls at you. Says,
Muscle lady, weak.
I'm up. and I wanna leap up,
Okay.
jump in the air, and give him a slash towards his face.
All right, make your attack rolls.
Oh, 7 and 7.
He ducks backwards and it just slices past his throat. And he
Damn it! I'll spend a key point and do a flurry of blows.
it just pushes its chest out towards you and you bash into it twice, but you can't. You just kind of bruise your fists a little bit. And we're going to cut over to Graham's turn.
Right, magic is only for those that know how to use it. Time to stop playing with our little toy. I'm going to cast Dispel Magic on the staff.
Ooh. So as you begin to cast the spell, you sense this weapon has been like demonically blessed, basically. Like it's this tainted evil item.
Smells like wet dog.
Yeah. So I'm gonna let you go ahead and try to dispel that, and your DC to hit for that is going to be a 15 because it's 10 plus
I just rolled
level 5 item.
16.
Oh,
Hey.
it's a pretty epic move.
Very good. Very good.
Power move.
His weapon, as he starts to flail it around his head, the smoke sort of just stops, and the glow from these skulls vanishes.
Nice.
And then I say it. Now it's time for your spanking. And I whip him in the butt with my pants.
Here it comes. Okay.
That's a nat 20 plus 6.
All right, nat 20. Roll. So he's hit hard in the butt by a frying pan.
Whoop. Critical ass whooping.
Round 1, not weak.
And then he turns between you two and he looks at Zula and he's going to try and shove you over the balcony.
Bring it on.
Already done it once.
No, right?
21. I'm going to have you make a dexterity saving throw as you try to catch this rail here. Catch it. How's that?
No.
I got a 6.
You go falling again.
Zula, no.
17 bludgeoning this time as you hit the ground again hard. Just a couple of feet away from where you hit it the first time.
So we're fighting two enemies: this thing
Jesus
and the ground right now. Is that what?
And now it turns and flails and says, "Puny windman," and swings his flail at you. So you're hit with 7 bludgeoning damage from this flail. Luckily, no additional effect takes place. From that, he like gets up on the rail and he points at Zula and he says, "Weak one, you first." And then he leaps towards the steps. So he's like right at the top of the steps leading to the ground floor. And then it is Zula's turn.
Yeah, so I'm gonna get up.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm going to try to intimidate him. If you're so tough, come and fight me down here.
You dead.
And then I'm gonna second wind so I can heal.
That ground fucking her up.
I was at 4. Woo.
That's one more fall from the...
Yeah.
You're like, fight me down here.
All right. I'm gonna get as close to him as possible, and then twist my battle axe to turn into 2-hand axes,
Sure.
and then I'm gonna just chuck one at him.
So you make this transformation with your weapon as you run forward, and then with a running start, you hurl this hand axe.
16.
So the axe manages to cut through some of the chainmail armor and hit him hard in the shoulder, and some blood sprays out, and then it's Arak's turn.
How far away is he from us?
He's like 30 feet from you guys.
And he's running towards Zula right now.
Yep, he's running towards the bottom floor.
I'm gonna run the 30 feet and like leap toward him. Like the stairs that he's on, there's like nothing on the other side, right? But like a fall.
Yeah, so
Could I like tackle him?
you might go with him.
That's fine.
Do it.
That's fine.
16
Okay, that'll hit. So you are gonna knock him off of his feet.
and then an 8.
Okay, so he does lose his footing, but he stumbles like down the stairs and not off of the stairs.
Okay.
So now you're like
We're
of
tumbling together.
Yeah, you tumble down a couple of steps and you stop your slide.
Okay.
I'm going to cast Command. Halt!
I got a 16 on that
Wow.
wisdom save.
I'm going to then cast 2nd level Healing Word on Zula. You get 8. 8 more. Yay! Go get him, sweetheart!
So Nar, the Bone Eater, is going to hop up to his feet, and what a predicament, because there's this monk on the ground here, which makes it really easy to hit him. But the weak one that he wants to kill is Zula, so he's going to point at Zula and say, "Wait!" And then, boom, 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 try his best to hit you 3 times, Arak, with this flail, which luckily...
Why 3? Why 3?
Because 3. He's got 3 things on it, and he gets 3 attacks with the flail.
He's missing all 3.
My lowest one was an 18.
Oh no.
This is a tough guy.
So is this
y'all.
where I die? Like right now?
You might fall unconscious. We're gonna see what happens, yeah?
Oh fuck.
So a total of 29 bludgeoning damage.
Ah! Woo!
How you doing?
I'm down to 1.
Oh my gosh.
I'm down.
Whoa.
All right.
Holy.
So you try your very best to like roll out of the way, raise up your arms, whatever you can do, but this flail just keeps coming down with a vengeance and hitting you each time. And it breaks a small piece of your bone on your forearm and it hits into your ribs, knocking the wind out of you. It's going to spit on you and then run the rest of the way towards Zula.
Oh, so disrespectful.
Zula, it's right up next to you, and it is your turn.
I want to attack it twice with the one hand axe I have.
Sure. Yeah, the other one is over actually
like-
right by Arak on the steps.
Yeah.
What?
2 nat 20s.
Bro, look at it. Look at it.
You were owed some 20s there.
know.
All right. And you're a half orc, which is extra good.
Crit. Yeah. I'm going to take a
That
picture
crit's so
of this.
crit.
Let me break this down one time for our listeners. Zula's going to get 2 d6s for each hit because it's a critical. And she's also going to get a bonus one for each because she's a half orc, which means her criticals are, I think the quoted word is savage.
Wow.
Big
So,
dice energy.
Plus your strength modifier times 2.
Times 2. 22.
The creature is bloodied.
As am I, laying on the floor.
I'm so upset that he hit Arak so many times and he's just on the ground that I just find my inner rage. Not rage. I shouldn't say rage. That's a barbarian. My
You
inner.
can have rage and
I'm
not
gonna
be a
say just-
barbarian.
yeah, that's true. And just swing at his legs and then swing it back around my head to swing again at his chest.
Give you some momentum there. I like
You
that.
slash deep into his quad in your first strike, and he like goes to protect down low when you swing back, but you get right under his arms and slash across his chest. Blood sprays over you and your armor. Arak, you are up. You are down, but you're up. What do you do?
Should I fight him? Should I risk that? I'm going to go for it. I got to get my revenge.
Just like run away.
So I'm going to stand up. This ends now. Very slowly. Pull my commas up. Almost like they're almost too heavy, you know? 'Cause
Okay.
I'm so bloodied right now.
You got your 1 hit point, and you're going for
Yeah, I'm
it.
going for it. And they just kind of shake it off like, and I just leap at him.
It stabs through some of his armor and into his shoulder.
And I'm going to spend a flurry of blows, 1 key point,
Okay.
and just get him with the 2, like uppercut, but with the knee kind of thing. Oh, 21.
He just keeps going, snarling and looking at each of you, and he still doesn't have any type of fear in his eyes. It's just relentless, like rage and destruction. And your turn's up.
Is it? Is it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
All
is.
right, you see behind you this turtle come right up to you, and it's just kind of an awkward, like, I'm so proud of you. Gives you a kiss on the cheek.
Oh, thank you.
And I'm casting 3rd level Cure Wounds on you.
All right.
Oh,
3d8 plus 3, and you, fuck me, you get 11.
Okay, so you 3 now are all like right near this creature, and it snarls and smiles, and it raises its flail again, and it's going to swing at Zula like it promised. So Zula's going to take these 2 hits,
Oh my god.
14 damage, bludgeoning.
Okay.
You're hitting one side and you're hitting another, and then it raises its flail to strike Zula again to try and bring her down finally. And then the exterior front door flies open like just the doorknob was just punched in really hard. And you look. Oh! Punched, but not with a hand. It was punched with a hoof. And you look over and you see that Durbin has just kicked in the door.
Yes!
And he slowly trots into the room and looks around, and the Gnoll looks over to Durbin, and it says, "Weak." And it turns towards Durbin and runs towards him.
Oh my god.
no.
Don't you touch that strange donkey!
So Arak and Zula, you guys can make attacks of opportunity as it rushes towards Durbin.
19.
23.
Whoa!
Durbin!
Okay, this thing is very bloody now. It turns away from you.
That's a lot of
and-
blood this guy has.
It has a lot of blood, and a lot of it is on you, folks, as you stab 2 more blades into it as it runs towards Durbin. Durbin is going to,
Kick up his
for the first time, like, raise its eyebrows and spin around pretty quickly, kick up his legs, and hit this Flynn right in the chest with its mule legs, feet, hooves. Feet? What's the word? Feet.
Little Mermaid.
Yeah, that's an actual lyric. Come on.
Beautiful.
It's true.
So Durbin kicks this thing in the chest, and it actually flies off of its feet.
No way.
Very, very close to dead.
That's a strong donkey.
And it lands on the ground, and it's got 2 hoof prints like through its armor and
Good
looking
job,
around in
Durbin.
kind of a daze. And it is Zula's turn.
So I want to grab my other hand axe
Sure.
and then just kind of like leap and attack.
Okay, so just land on its chest basically as it's
Yeah.
just laying there.
Do it.
And they both stab into its chest, like right where its armor is weakened by giant mule hooves. And it takes one hand and it pulls you in close. And then it turns and points at Durbin and says, "Not weak." And then its tongue pops out of its mouth and its head rolls back and it releases its grip. And just like that, Nar the Bone Eater was no more.
Later, Nar.
Later,
We
Nar.
shredded the Nar.
Nar you later.
We just keep getting interrupted, don't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good job, little donkey man.
I want to like hug Durbin.
You go up to him and you embrace him.
Durbin, I always doubted you, but today you saved us.
So when you release Durbin, he puts his snout back and digs something out of his pack, and it's a carrot, and he like drops it at your feet.
Oh,
It's a little present.
nice.
It's good for you.
It's just got a little bit of slobber on it.
Yeah. I pick it up and I like break off the slobbery part.
Okay.
I give the slobbery part to Eric, and I just eat the good part.
I like carrots too.
Durbin, do you have another one in there?
Maybe next time. I'm really confused how this package just arrived here still.
What about that map we saw? My monastery.
Well, someone else knows where it is and felt like they had to carve it into a gold desk.
We should head there now. It might be in danger. I know the entrance.
Well, hold on. I need a nap. Feeling very sleepy. And I think I'm going to write a bad review for the mail service here.
Yes, I think we should rest first, but it is urgent. We will go.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. You fell from the balcony twice.
I must connect with my goddess because I'm feeling very low.
So as you guys are like figuring this out, Ted, the Warforged administrator guy, he just like enters the building, flipping through a clipboard, and he glances up and sees you, and he kind of jumps a little bit, just surprised to see the 3 of you in here. And he's like, "Oh, you're alive."
We've made a bit of a mess.
Were you the one that dropped off that package?
And he flips through a couple of pages on his clipboard, and he's like, I work here. Just,
Was the crate your doing?
I mean, part of my job. Part of
So
my...
you knew we were here and you did this. You did this, Ted.
No, I work here.
Who is
Yeah.
your manager? I want to speak with him now.
You know, D, the first guardian.
What was his...
What?
What? Excuse me?
D. D who started the place 100 years ago and sort of runs things. Nobody sees D anymore. And
Where can we find him?
I don't know.
But he ordered this package, so
Well, D said if there's any snoopers, just to release the security system, and this is, you know...
Tad, you saw nothing. You did not see us tonight.
yes, what are you going to do now?
Well, guess I'll just go back to work.
Oh, fuck this guy. He's not saying shit.
Watch your mouth.
Sorry. Just frustrated.
It's all right, but you can use better words.
If you don't tell me where D or who he is, I'm going to have to cut you.
Where he is.
And where
That-
he is.
Yes.
Where? Yes, of course. I'm going to cut you with these comments.
Slow
So
down.
I said I don't know where D is, and I'm serious. Technically, I was supposed to, get this thing to kill you, and that didn't happen. But also technically, I'm supposed to serve the Guardians and make sure everything is good.
So
and-
you could serve us by helping us with the information we are asking you. Or at least...
At least keeping us here a secret.
that I can do.
We're very tired.
That's understandable because that thing was very dangerous.
Did you just have it in a box? Like, how did you take care of it?
Once in a while, things get cycled through here, and we just find uses for them as they come and go.
Okay. What does D stand for? Do you know?
D, it's the first letter of Diodora. She's the one who started the guild. So I should sum it up by saying you guys, go to sleep within a safe room in the guild, keeping a careful watch on Ted just to make sure he doesn't do anything sneaky.
Does he have any snacks?
So Zula, as you guys drift off to sleep, you pull out this thingy that you stole from the office. It's like a orb. It's like a tiny eyeball that's made out of crystal and glows a little bit.
Ooh.
This little eyeball thing. It's warm to the touch, and it's so smooth that it's almost slippery, like it would slip right out of your hands. Who knows what this eyeball thing is gonna do? I guess we'll find out in a later episode. In the morning, actually, before you guys head to the monastery, Gram has a little bit of a date with Grocky.
I'm going on a hot date, as you guys would say.
I'm just in the corner meditating. I don't even know.
I just want to sharpen my axe and be like, we're fugitives, Gram.
To see my Grocky.
As long as you come back safe.
I will try to.
Don't forget your frying pan.
Always got it on me.
You sort of sneak your way there, and you get to your spot, your little secluded section of this alleyway that's got a pretty tree with a pretty flowered bush and some plant life, and nobody's there yet. Do you want to say a little prayer while you wait?
I do. How did you know?
I just had a hunch.
Eldaith, being in the Guardians has been so exhilarating. I haven't felt more alive in all my hundreds of years. It's so wonderful being called a hero by a little boy. It made my day or life. I don't know, but I feel like I'm on the right path. I just really hope Groggy shows up and we have some good tea.
Galula!
Dearie.
And he approaches, and you guys embrace.
Oh, awkward turtle.
Awkward turtle hug.
It
yes.
creates a ball
Yeah.
of a shell.
I'm so glad that you're here.
Your shell feels very smooth. Did you wax it?
Oh, I was worried you would be out of teas.
Oh, my favorite blend of the Gralula's oolong.
He tells you that people don't really think that you are the evil slayer that they're making you out to be in all the wanted posters. And a lot of people that were regulars at the shop have come to him and asked him if he knows where you are or if he can get a message to you. And he's always said, no. But one more person came up, somebody that you had sold a sweater to before, a nice person, and they had this one request, and it seemed like they really needed your help, and since you're a guardian,
I figured maybe you could.
Does that impress you?
You always impress me, Galula.
Oh.
and he hands you this little envelope, and it's can you roll a D100 to see what monster we encounter next for me?
82?
82.
It looks like it,
Yeah, 82.
So you see this letter from another soul who needs help, and you can't help but to think that you can save this person, and you and your fellow guardians really could make a difference in this city.
We've already got quite a lot on our plate. How urgent is this?
It seemed life or death.
Oh.
And of course, only if you're gonna be safe.
Well, I'm trying my best to keep everyone safe. But Eldaith knows best. I do miss you and know that we're doing good. Her mascara is smearing down her face. She's on way too much makeup.
And
And too much perfume because she knew she was going to see Grocky. So it's just...
and he'll let them know that you can help.
I would
Okay.
like to help. Sorry, it was just slow.
This is the end of episode 5. Looks like we're on a journey to try and make our way back to this monastery that might be in danger, although we might have some distractions on the way as things keep popping up. How's everybody's characters feeling at the end of this episode?
I think I still feel the same as the last one. I'm still, conflicted about, good and evil and all that stuff.
After praying to Eldath and seeing Crockett, my tummy is full of butterflies.
Zula feels like she needs to get some glasses or like start working out.
She'd be scared of heights forever.
Zula keeps getting the final kill, though.
It's true. Like, I can't open a jar, so I give it to everyone else, and they can't open it, but they loosened it enough to where I could just pop it open.
Spill out
That
all
is
the
a good.
sauce.
That's a good analogy.
Yeah, man. Yeah, Durbin was a huge help on this one, for sure.
Yeah.
Thanks everybody for listening to Roll For It Season 2, and catch you next time.
Bye.
That's the end. Goodbye.
Happy birthday if it's your birthday today.
Happy birthday.
Not happy birthday if it's not.
Rude.